Hello there, 842 people. I am coming to you from a different location. Same house, different room. It's my bedroom. And I was hoping that the video would be a little better. But it's not. It's not so much a soft lighting thing, Nick, as it is the video suddenly is looking grainy. It's very grainy. It's not as clear as it used to be. And I don't know what happened. Even just now when I tried to record this video, this happens all the time. If I go to use my webcam for some reason on my computer, most of the time it'll be like, cannot detect webcam. There is no camera to use. And I'll be like, and then I'll restart and it'll be fine. And that's what happened this time. But it's still, the graininess came out of nowhere. I don't know why or how this happened because it was clear as a bell from my first video, but I'm not going to dwell on that. I have notes again, although they're not in order. So I shall try to make them in order. I shall also try to make this quicker than my last two videos. Erica, I'm going to try and go in order of videos. So Erica responded to me, thank you. Thanks for that. Again, hilarious. I think Nick and you are probably two of the only people in the world that I would allow to talk to me the way you do, because it's just so funny. I mean, right out of the gate, Lindsay, quit being a little bitch. I love it. I do. Anyway, I was thinking, because Erica and Nick, you're very similar in a lot of ways, in a lot of the ways that you talk and your funniness, but then also unique. You each have your own, Erica-isms and Nick-isms. But I was thinking, I might not have needed to be friends with Nick all these years that he's been in Boston if I just would have been hanging out with Erica. It's like I could have just replaced Nick with Erica. But now I'm going to be moving, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to be not living in the same state as either one of you, so anyway. I'm very glad that you were impressed with my responses. I appreciate that. I strive for perfection, and if not perfection, I just strive for awesomeness in everything. The wind chimes. Wind chimes. The wind chime that I brought in, that I removed with a hanger, not unlike an unwanted pregnancy. Again, made me laugh. I just put the wind chime on the floor right next to the patio door when we brought it in that night, because it was snowing a little bit, and so there was, snow wetness on it, and I just left it there in plain sight so that my mother could see. I also wrote my mother a note that said, I took down your wind chime, and I had some reasons. I had like a list of 1, 2, 3 on it. When I think they were, 1, it's winter. 2, it's creepy. I don't remember. And then there was like a combination of 1 and 2. It's cold and creepy. I don't know. I don't remember. It was going to keep me up. I don't have anything against wind chimes. I think they're awesome. I feel like they're more of a nice weather thing, though. And it was just odd to me that our mother, out of nowhere, decided to put up this wind chime in like the dead of winter. And it's just like nobody's outside to hear the wind chime. And then when I heard that my sister could hear it upstairs in our bathroom, I just knew I was going to be hearing it, and it was going to be weird because it's winter, and it was very windy that night. It was very windy. It was a very windy winter night. And I just knew it was going to drive me nuts, because sometimes extra noises like that tend to drive me nuts. and don't allow me to sleep. So now, since we had people over for Christmas, my stepdad put the wind chimes on a hanger, and they are now hanging up in the laundry room where there is no wind. So I'm not sure what's going to become of the wind chimes. I feel a little bit bad for ruining my mother's wind chime fun, but I'll discuss it with her. Yeah. Let's see here. So, the reasoning for Nick being Monica, I was just baiting him. It wasn't necessarily, Nick, that I wanted you to tell her this story, although that's great. That gives some background info. I knew it would piss Nick off. Because I know that it is another little thing from the past that he will not let go of that I said. And so I was just really baiting him into responding to me like a child. That's what I was doing. But yeah, back in the day, we were on Swing Choir Tour. We were in the van. I believe Nick might have been driving. And I said that. And he got so mad because of the reasons he mentioned. You're supposed to say who you would be, not who someone else would be. So I ruined my own game. And then my reasoning was because he was always so anal. I don't want to necessarily use that word, but he's very organized, very left-brained in a lot of ways, and Monica seemed to be that way too. And I don't know, like he said, it was 10 years ago. We've all grown and changed, but yet stayed the same. But I don't know if I would say Nick would be Monica today. But I think it's hilarious that you agreed with me, and I was also a little bit scared because I thought, oh my God, Nick's going to kill me for A, bringing it up, and B, the fact that you were agreeing with me. But it was just a little silly thing that I was saying to bait him. I would also like to address, speaking of the webcam, the same clothes thing in my videos. First of all, I have lounging clothes that I wear in the house when I'm lounging. I don't like to sit around in jeans and nice clothes because I feel like if I'm not going to be wearing them to leave like in a few moments, then there's no use in wearing them because they're not that comfortable. You know? I mean, who wants to lounge in jeans? And also, if I'm going to be wearing them later, I'm not putting them on yet. Because when you sit in clothes, sometimes they get wrinkled or like stretched out in a way that, doesn't look flattering. So, I mean, I'm not going to put them on until right before I leave. But bottom line is, I have lounging clothes. And so, yes, it was the same hoodie that I was wearing. It was a different t-shirt, however. And you will notice that in this video, I am wearing a different hoodie. And it is not because of that. Actually, I was already wearing this hoodie when I watched your video, Nick. It is because I am going to be doing laundry. So I'm going to be washing my other lounging hoodie. This is going to be long again. I'm sorry. Austin Powers is correct, Nick. I believe it was the second one too. I'm not going to get picky about which one it was. I know it wasn't the first one. You know it wasn't the first one, so kudos to both of us on that one. Yeah, I don't remember which one it was, but it was Dr. Evil. You're right. Thank you. So to move on to kind of my last points, Mother Tuttle, maybe I should say, is adorable. She's adorable. She also has great enunciation, which I have noticed the two of you have. And I'm wondering if there is a reason behind that. Was your mother a teacher? I feel like I've known this before. You've told me, or I don't know. So I feel like there is a reason that I know of, but I have forgotten. But she's just adorable. And then, hurry up. Oh, to go back to Erica. Question for you. Did you end up giving your cousin tuna helper minus the tuna? And if so, how did your cousin like it? And then to kind of round things up, Nick, very, very nice reading of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And I thought it was pretty funny that at the end you grabbed your beer and went to talk to the little child. It was completely appropriate. I'm just kidding, I don't care. It was just funny. It was like, let me grab my beer, and then, hello, little child. And then the child didn't want to have anything to do with you. She's smart. And I've gone over 10 minutes again. Whatever. I'm sorry. I shall strive to make my videos shorter in the future. Thank you all for your responses and for your welcome. And I am enjoying myself. And peace out. Peace and love. The day after Christmas.